care when I hear my groove.
Part of the whole week when Eric hits record on Behind the Cork podcast.
Go
ahead, Eric. Tell him over here.
Edit out that shirt.
Sorry.
Listeners, he's wearing a green fucking shirt that he shit on again. And a big thank you to Alex Versi, everybody. Alex Versi.
Alex.
Big,
The heart of the
appreciate
Ghostbusters.
it.
What a guy.
Absolutely. So, on my left,
Oh, your far left. This is Luke Allen at Uncle Luke 2 on Instagram. Live from the 405 podcast. Thank you very much.
alrighty, on my left.
At Mitchell Verzi, at Verzi Triplets. We'll be in Tulare, California, Friday.
Oui.
Armageddon. Me and Eric Rocha and Willie Mack will be going up there. And also, Floor is Lava Season 2 just announced today. It's coming out on June 3rd. Not that
Saw a trailer.
there's any crossover between that audience and this one, but you know,
Absolutely.
who knows?
Listen, gays listening, I can get you their info for a follow. Yeah, and I can get you pictures for 2 follows. So if you got a gay buddy, just let me know. All right.
But June 3rd, our birthday, Dirty 30, Floor is Lava 2 coming out, so that'll be a fun one.
Enjoy it while you can.
That's gonna be
Yes,
something.
yes.
Yeah, I didn't make the flyer, but still come out to the show.
I gave you a flag, you piece
All
of
right.
shit.
It's going to be hilarious.
Again, he's a bit. Alrighty. And on my right, the guest so nice we had him twice. Ladies and gentlemen, Alex Conn.
Yeah. Thank you.
Akon.
You
Hell
look
yeah. I look how?
you look fantastic.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. You got any shows coming up? Anything to plug, buddy?
Ooh. No, nothing really.
All right.
You got yeah, you know what? Actually, I'm doing Laugh Boston in in June.
There we go. Laugh Boston.
Come on out. I won't even fucking tell you. Oh no, it's July 21st. I'm doing Governors, Long Island, 22nd, 23rd.
Governors?
Laugh Boston and
Rad.
25th. I might even wrangle the stand. I'm trying.
Come on.
No shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Talked
Mondays.
to Brandon yet?
No, not yet, but I've been invited back by their booker there for Mondays, like their free show. So
Fuck yeah.
I'm gonna try to do that little run.
That is
Nice.
July, if you listen, you're in that area. Come true.
That is sweet. Well,
Our
right on,
Governors
buddy.
is rad.
Good to have you back on, man. I wanted to say we did a show recently for one and only Michael D'Angelo was running an hour, and that was fucking incredible.
He's got an hour?
Yeah.
Holy
It
shit,
was
man.
so awesome.
Good for him.
This show was spectacular. It was so cool. Fanto hosting. I went up, Hendren CV. Then it was Alex Conn, and then
Me.
Michael headlined the thing. And I'm telling you, we were sitting in the back, and
Yeah.
we just kept like, there were points where we were looking at each other. We're like, holy fuck, this is such a fun show.
Yeah, it's the
Like,
best.
It was so much.
He's
goddamn
managed
fun.
to, with those weird characters he does, he's managed to draw a crowd of people who like weird, funny, dark shit.
Mm-hmm.
And man, they were like most, because he actually did take out some like marketing and stuff, and he got a lot of follows off of it. But he said most of the sales were from people who just follow him on TikTok,
Dude,
which is hard to do. It's hard to convert TikToks. That's cool.
That's
you know about
100%
that.
true.
Yeah.
It's very hard. And also, his is like a very niche, Skitmos, I believe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Skidmos.
It's a very niche page, but he's got a good following.
Yeah,
What do you mean convert TikTok?
it's like
I know. Me and you were like,
fucking boomers over here, dude.
TikTok inflates their numbers, so like it's not an actual like realistic audience. Only on certain pages. That's why you don't have a following.
Yep.
So for us,
Damn,
we have
you
like
fucking
1.
hesitate.
That's your
Hey, that is
content,
what it is, dude.
motherfucker.
I will
It
not
is what it
hesitate.
is.
Not for a second.
I've been telling him for months. No, we have 1.5 million.
okay, Fred. I'm Ethel. I've been telling him for months ago.
Like we have
Okay.
1.5 million TikTok followers, but it's like international. So it's
How
not
can
like
they inflate? They have to tell you your real fucking
it's
numbers.
a
don't they?
Chinese app. They can add
They
the
bought
numbers
it
up.
out, son.
of course
Yeah.
you.
Also, I think what it is too is so far. I mean, TikTokers, they can't really go to shows. A lot of them aren't 21, and a lot of those kids don't really spend that money on that kind of experience. Facebook honestly converts. I mean, that 35-year-old, 45-year-old couple that will actually buy tickets to your
They got
show
money.
is great on Facebook.
Yep.
My age, 20s to 30s, they're very Instagram heavy. Late 20s, 30s. And it's kind of harder to market on, but
Our demographic is the shittiest one if you're trying to sell tickets.
Well, they're all in fucking Japan or whatever. In China.
Well, that
right?
too, at least for TikTok. But
dude, you guys absolutely tore over there. What? You
Oh,
can do
yeah, we
China?
should.
Yeah, fuck.
Fuck yeah. Well,
We-
maybe not. I don't know.
I don't know how.
You don't have to look up to people to
I mean-
talk to them anymore.
Well,
couple days.
I mean, they're all locked in their houses right now, so we could plan for later, I guess. But I mean, Sorry, spoiler alert.
If they
Maybe-
if they break the COVID protocol, they threaten them with the Verzies to come and do
Yeah.
stand up. We'll lock you in your house, and they'll come to your door.
Yeah, maybe 2026 we'll be able to go out there and.
It's just
perform.
you guys in hazmat suits taking babies from people.
Yeah. Like they're all jumping off their balconies, like you see those videos now.
Yeah.
They're like it's like raining people.
We welcome Verzi to Comedy Theater. you have stage. We very excited to see you. Sean even bigger in person.
Instead of the American flag outfit, it's got the Chinese flag colors on it now. They wear just the fucking grovel.
Dude, you guys totally John Cena out. You just cuck out. Like, Taiwan, never heard of it, dude. Fuck that place.
We 100% would do that.
Yeah.
We
You
hate-
won't do it?
We hate Muslims
Oh,
too.
we would sell out immediately.
Oh,
anywhere
in
we're at.
China?
Oh,
As-
fuck yeah.
As gift, we give you 3 golden penguins.
Yeah. We want to some Uyghurs. We want you to beat up.
Yeah,
Sure.
sure.
With traditional lava. Oh, no.
We have a couple families pregnant with girls. We want you to take care of. Here's some Doc Martens.
Here is your boy.
And the one in
Good
his
riff.
green room writer? Fucking.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
One of these days. One of these days we'll be able to go over there. But yeah, in the meantime,
Fuck yeah.
Why
yeah,
don't you two were there? Fuck.
well, there was a whole fucking.
Your
Our
eyes get
entire
all big.
audience got developed during the pandemic.
Honestly, they just want to take pictures with you. They
Honestly,
don't even want to
probably.
see you talk. Dude.
Probably.
You guys should just go do fucking pictures and autograph signings.
Asians like taking pictures? I never do that.
No, dude. It's like their third favorite thing.
What's the first two?
Gambling,
Gambling and smoking
smoking
cigarettes.
cigarettes.
Fuck
yeah.
yes, dude. Fuck yes. And strip clubs. They love strip
Oh,
clubs.
yeah.
And they go
After-
crazy.
After show, would you like to come sing Don't Stop Believing with us on karaoke?
And don't say bereaving either. That's our job.
It'd be funny. You guys know what happened with Journey? How they got that little Filipino kid to be their lead singer? It'd be funny if you guys became the Verzi quadruplets. You just got a fucking Chinese Verzi while you're out there.
Hey, you know what? Having some diversity would help us
Dude,
a lot.
yeah.
I'll be honest.
Like, they'd be like, this family actually looks like a Chase Bank commercial family now. It's weird.
That guy from Journey is not that good. I finally heard him. Like my roommate was watching some like live fucking festival that was like promoting something, and he came out and he could like not hit the notes or anything. I'm like, this guy sucks.
Really? Was he sick?
Yeah, no, he just
Well,
just
he's
wasn't good.
Filipino.
I mean,
malnourished.
Those Steve Perry notes are
by
tough.
rule. Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I was really not impressed. I was like, that's him? And they got that big that Netflix documentary about him and all that shit. I heard all this fucking hype, and I was like, I heard people do karaoke Journey better than this fucking guy.
When I heard him, he was fucking spectacular.
Really?
That's
Maybe
weird.
he's having an off night. I don't know.
I think you were just mesmerized by his piece, dude. You probably saw. What was he wearing when you saw him?
Okay. So it was Def Leppard, Journey, and I remember my ex's friend was he was related to some guy in Journey. He was the drummer.
Wow.
And
The original drummer, or you don't know?
no, I think he was the original.
I forgot
That's
his
the
name.
one-handed guy, huh?
No, not for
He's
Def
cool.
Leppard.
Oh,
Not
all right.
him, yeah. But by the time we got there, it was like because my ex had something going on, and so we got backstage passes. I'm like,
Whoa.
fuck yeah, this is
Ooh.
incredible. So we're going back, and I was like, this is so incredible, man. This is so incredible. We go back, and it's the most boring fucking backstage I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, they're all sober,
I-
right?
Yeah, they're all sober, and all the wives are just sitting there, and they're
Yeah.
like, hi. And I was like, not hi, like show me your tits or something, you fucking ant. Like nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing at all. And I looked over at catering, and it's just some old fucking lasagna, and it was like
God damn
meat
it.
and vegetable. And I was like looking, and then like they had like M&Ms and peanuts, and then that was it. It was like 4 things
Were all
on
the
the
yellow
fucking
ones
table.
taken out?
No, not even that. And I was like, it was the lamest fucking thing. And I looked over, and they were all just sitting there. One of the kids was like playing like some kind of a game thing, and I was just like, this sucks.
Yeah.
And I
You
looked
missed
and
the
I was
boat.
like,
What do you think Ozzy's like now?
Just like that.
It's
Yeah.
gotta be the
Just
same
like that.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking couch or a bed to lay down on. Like it was just the tamest shit, and I was like, man, rock and roll really fucking took it hard.
Well, yeah. They burned the candle at both ends. It's like every time you saw behind the music, it was the classic 3-act structure. It was like the beginning of the band, their highest highs, then their lowest lows, and now their comeback in the early 2000s. Like every fucking time, they're like, "We're all sober now. It's our best record we ever made. This new one. It has no hits on it. No one cares. They're only there to hear your own songs. There's no fucking way the record you're making in your mid-50s is as good as your second record when you were 27 on fucking coke, banging fucking strippers in the fucking studio while you're working. Get the fuck out of here.
On, ancient queen.
Yeah.
Follow those who pay. And it's like, get this fucking bitch who used to be Stevie Nicks off the stage.
The only thing I
It was
see,
so
I do
bad.
see one variable we should try. Let's get them all back as old men and still give them coke and hookers, and let's just see what they do now.
That'd be awesome. They should. They're like the one last time tour.
Yeah.
They just get off the
Yeah.
wagon for one motherfucking
Just
tour.
fucking-
Like, give it to us.
I bet they fall right back into it. I don't think they miss a step.
Just
No.
do some
Yeah.
It'd
adrenochrome
kill
right before
them.
they come
It
out.
Would,
Yeah.
It would fucking kill them. You'd have
Good.
You'd have like adrenaline shots, like how they have the Oscars. Like, you'd be like, all right, get them ready.
That would
get
be
'em ready.
fucking sweet.
Just fucking
They're like, can we get whatever Epstein shit Keith Richards is getting? We want that, dude.
Just have the like in between songs. Just a stripper comes out with her titties and they do a line right off her fucking tits
Yeah.
right in front of everybody. Fuck you.
fat fucking red.
The one last time tour, baby. Let's fucking do it.
Yeah.
I'm
tired of
just
this
like,
shit.
Make eye contact with you as they're dying. Fucking
That's what you
see
want.
soul leaving the body. As the soul leaves, everybody goes,
Do you think there's any of those old bands that still party like that?
no, they can't.
Oh, no, yeah.
It-
I mean, Chris D'Elia, and you saw how that happened, right? Like, that's who parties like that. Don't scratch your fucking face. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh,
Everyone's like, all right, I'm fucking... he's back.
They did their time.
No, I don't care at all. I just think that, like, comics are the last rock stars, right? Like,
oh, for sure.
who the fuck else is... What happened to the days of, like, throwing chairs off of balconies?
Shit, dude. Well, look at Johnny Depp.
Rappers still do that shit.
He's all
Ah,
fucking.
yeah. SoundCloud rappers and
Some
shit.
of them do. A lot of rappers now are just, they're all friendly with each other. And, like, anytime there's a beef, they immediately squash it as quick as they
I don't
can.
know. I've seen quite a few shootings in the last. All rappers
Well,
I never heard
Who-
of, but
somebody just got arrested, like a few
yeah,
hours ago.
it was
really?
the guy married to Rihanna. As soon as he got off the fucking plane, they arrested him.
Young Thug.
A$AP Rocky?
Young Thug just
I don't
got
know who it was.
arrested.
Whoever was married to
Jesus.
Rihanna, as soon as he got off the fucking plane, he got arrested like last week.
Yeah, she arranged it though. She's rich as fuck. She's just, I'm pretty sure Rihanna's a CIA piece.
Young
you know?
Thug.
Yeah,
Is that who it
Young
was?
Thug just got arrested for Atlanta-based gang activity.
Yep.
I
That's
mean,
smart when you're a multimillionaire to
Yeah.
keep doing that. And married to the hottest
They,
fucking.
they hit him with RICO charges.
Oh
For
shit!
gang-related
No
activity.
shit.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, it's not like you can buy real estate in that fucking shithole. I mean, it's not gonna appreciate at all. So
You're gonna lose.
it's like,
your-
let's move
yeah.
weight, dude. Let's fucking.
Yeah.
Why not?
You
ever
know
see-
the lingo and everything.
Dude, I'm in.
He's got his ear to the street. This
Yeah,
guy.
I got my ear to the street. I hang out with Fonto from time to time. I know the words.
Hey, doggy.
Hey, Dougie.
Doggy.
Fucking, yeah.
You ever see her like Instagrammer? She is like functionally illiterate, Rihanna. She is the stupidest fucking person I've ever. She's gorgeous. She has a fucking phenomenal voice, but boy, she dumb as a fucking bag of hammers.
Yeah, I mean,
Some-
if.
I was
Go
going to
ahead.
say, some of them intentionally will do that, though. They'll
Maybe.
intentionally spell dumb.
But she's really doubling down on it. if that's the
Whoever
case.
wrote Mr. DJ Sampande Replay is a fucking idiot, so I believe it.
They made her $1 billion.
You know she's one of the richest women in the world. Like with
Oh, for
her
sure.
clothing line shit, the Forbes
And her makeup.
I think Forbes just came out. And she's like the 14th richest woman in the world or some shit.
No shit.
Yeah.
I believe it.
Crushing it.
So is Taylor Swift.
Ooh.
She's from one of the richest families in the country. She's
Ooh.
a fucking multimillionaire. when she was
Her
born.
dad,
Oh yeah.
her dad was a hedge fund manager, and he bought a third of the record company that she started with,
Mm-hmm.
and they propped her up under country music, and then they turned her into a pop star.
Yeah.
But her
Yeah.
dad was like a hedge fund guy before.
Her dad was like, "Listen, we can make this happen, but country until she can legally fuck. All right, none of this. Listen, none of this crazy. None of these twerking. I don't need a Miley Cyrus on my fucking hands. You keep her wholesome. You give her a fucking pink acoustic guitar and a pink Silverado. When she's of age, she can fucking show her pussy lips.
I picture this as a family meeting.
Yeah.
They just put the breakfast on like fucking what's his name in Darkest Hour.
Oh, God, I haven't seen that. I haven't seen it since it came out, man. We saw it once.
Like Winston Churchill, he just takes all his meetings in the morning on his fucking bed. He's eating like all that shit. Leave her fuckable till Disney. We got to get that Disney audience, then we'll fucking go pop and we'll go crazy.
I don't know, man. After hearing all the Kim Kardashian shit, like Kris Jenner, like intentionally planning to release a sex tape, it's like, who fucking knows, man?
What
They
a
could've-
sex tape.
I mean, who fucking knows, dude?
my
Yeah, I know.
God.
Which one?
If you like
Kardashian?
Ray J's forehead, it's a pretty
Holy
good sex
fuck.
tape.
Did you see the hog on him?
Ray J's got a piece.
It was
Holy
Ray J's sex tape.
shit.
Why do we even call it Kim Kardashian's sex
Yeah,
tape?
that's
You don't even
exactly-
see
that's a good
areola
point.
on her, do you?
Yeah.
That was Ray
know if you
J's
did.
sex
She
tape.
got a fat ass, I'll tell you that.
She does.
Especially in that.
Yeah, after that was filmed, she could afford a fat ass, dude.
God.
I was
damn.
never into Paris Hilton at all, but I saw that sex tape, and man, she can fucking polish a piece. That chick can fucking swallow a sword.
Really?
Yeah, I was really
Yeah.
impressed. I was like, holy shit, I would never
In the
would've
dark.
thought. Yeah, with
In
the
the
glowing
fucking
eyes. It was
dark.
cool. It looked like a demon.
The night vision.
The night
Awesome.
vision, yeah.
fun.
The SEAL Team 6 goggles.
If they needed night vision, that means she could handle that in the pitch
More like
of
SEAL Team
black.
Dicks.
Yay, I say.
Yeah, that was Osama bin sucking. You know what I'm
Have you guys
shit
watched
on
that Pam Anderson, Tommy Lee shit on Hulu?
no, I've heard
I
it's good though.
haven't.
Dude, it's fucking good. But the second episode is like where they like you see them the beginning. They like fall in love, and what they do is they take like ecstasy or some shit, and they just fucking I don't even think they fucked until they got married. I'm pretty sure, but they like had these like very intimate moments, all drugged the fuck out.
Yeah.
And then at some point, he had to have fucked her. Yeah, he fucked her.
Yeah.
At one point, he was looking at a CGI dick, his dick, and it was massive, and he was talking to it, and it's like, we can't get married, Tommy, but it's so fucking, other than that, it was it's pretty good. It's a fucking wild story.
I've heard about the CGI dick for sure.
Yeah.
But I've heard it's
Really?
good. I've heard it's really
It's a
good.
great show.
Wow.
You like dicks, right?
Well,
You only
even,
got to watch the first 15 minutes of the second episode to...
Well, I was waiting for. I was too late, but I'll bring it back around. The
Pulling
Paris
up
Hilton
musical cues
Yeah,
over
the
here.
Paris Hilton fucking sucking dick in the.
Brian Redband over here.
Oh come on!
Oh, God.
Just in that dark, that demon sucking dick. It's gone. I feel.
Hey,
that
you know
I'm
what?
pushing
That
it
was
now.
worth it.
It's not your fault, but it is gone. I don't...
Yeah. You guys are too fast. I can't keep up.
Hey, no, you just need a quality guy with a sound pad,
Well,
because that doesn't get old after one episode. Bing, 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 bing. It's like, fuck, shut up, dude.
I feel red.
You said you were going to say something about the ignition thing before.
Oh yes, yes.
Yeah.
So-
Why
Gotta be
are,
mixed
why
to
are
ignition.
you drinking?
dude, I'm
Hot
not
and fresh out
drinking.
the kitchen.
Yeah, so I have an interlock device on my ignition, which means I have to breathe into a. You still listening to Death March music over there? It's how it feels, honestly. But the I have. Well, now I'm trying to. Your fucking music distracted me, dude. No, so
Your joke
getting heckled.
all the way off
the
course.
the way it works though is like you turn your car on the first click, but you can't turn
Yeah.
it over, and then you gotta. It takes like a minute to turn on, and you hum into it because it wants that. It's fucking and it's fucking. It takes forever. So the other day I'm in Hollywood and there's this like crazy homeless student. I'm coming out of my gate and I hear him just like screaming like, "This motherfucker owes me money!" He's screaming, crazy dude. I'm like, all right, let's wait 2 minutes. I'll give this guy some space, you know. We come around the corner just in time to see him like throwing a bag of something heavy at a fucking Lexus in traffic. You just
Whoa.
hear this like, it sounded like a brick hitting a car. Everyone in the intersection just froze because they all thought they hit a person or something. You know what I mean? Like,
Shit.
and it was him throwing a bag at her car. He's screaming, he's freaking out. So we're like, oh, fucking, I'm sitting here and I'm just watching. And then he goes around the corner. I'm like, all right, I'll be fine. When he goes around the corner, there's a guy stopped at the stop sign with his driver's side window down. He comes around, pokes his head inside the guy's car and starts screaming at him in his face.
Jesus.
So I come around the corner to see that, and then he just starts walking away. And the guy looks at me like, what did I do? I'm like, dude, just get the fuck out of here. You know what I mean? Like, this guy's tweaking. He's trying to fight people and shit. So I start walking further past to my car, and he kind of sees me talk to this guy, so he starts walking behind me.
Oh no.
Fuck.
And I'm like, fuck, I don't. So I'm hat down. I got the key in the hand, you know, the biggest key in the hand, and I'm walking at a good clip. I get in my car, I turn around, and I just look up and I see him coming right at me through my front window, and he's like, "I gotta fucking talk to you." And he was screaming he was screaming something about undercover when he was walking behind me, and I look undercover as fuck. So like I knew he was talking to me, but I thought I'm gonna get out of this, you know. And so I get in the car, and I'm like sitting here, and I'm like, fuck, you know, and I'm like trying to go, and I'm like, I go to turn my car on. Ignition interlock. I can't start my car. So he ends up outside my car fucking screaming at me, calling me a pussy and everything. He's like, "I'll fucking kill you."
Fuck you.
And he's, yeah, exactly. And I'm just like, "Yeah, dude, fuck it." I'm waiting for it to fire up. I hear it beep and I just, oh my God. But I'm like sitting here and I'm like, dude, for a .09, I'm going to get knifed by a fucking crack addict, dude.
That's why they passed some bill, I think, that, I don't know if it's California or nationwide, like, I think it passed it. Like, every car is going to have that. You have to blow in your fucking car to start it. And everyone's like, well, what's the big deal? Don't you want to prevent drunk driving? I'm like, what happens if you're in a fucking emergency and you got to get... What if you had 1 or 2 drinks and you're half a point over the legal limit and there's a fucking mob of skinheads chasing you?
Yeah.
And you got to... Now your car won't start because you had 2 fucking beers and you can't get away.
Not only that, but it's inconvenient as fuck because it takes forever.
Yeah.
And those machines fuck up from time to time. And it's just like...
Yeah.
I'd read one story when I was reading reviews on the company I got it from. One guy had kind of that kind of thing where it had fucked up and he couldn't start his car and he needed to go to the hospital.
Yeah, that too, yeah.
And he couldn't go. And like the company, he hits up the company charged him because he blew a bunch of fails. And it's like, well, you know.
What a bunch
people
of
just love having their
bullshit.
fucking freedom tank. It's
They
fucking
do.
stunning.
They love
They don't
it
think of
now.
any consequences. They don't think any fucking further down the path of fucking thought.
Everything is for fucking children and families now too.
Mm-hmm.
That's the other thing.
That's not even that. That's
Hell
like,
is for children.
That's inconvenient. Like even if you have a pregnant woman that broke her water and you got to get to the hospital, you have to fucking blow into that shit.
Cry in the dark.
Well, and the funny thing is if I've been smoking cigarettes, legal cigarettes, sometimes I like can't get enough of a breath to start my fucking car because it's like long. You gotta blow to it forever. So I'm sitting there forever like a little fat kid, just like, and it fails again. It's
What am I gonna do? Dude, those are hard because you do. It's one of those.
yeah. You have
Like,
to. It
it's
says
such a
hum.
weird-
Like it's got to
weird.
come from in the. They want to because it'll soak longer.
Yeah.
When it's so funny too is my attorney told me, she goes, "Hey, when you fail, let me know. I'll handle it." And then the guy that installed it was like, "Listen, weed's fine. Alcohol's fine after 18 hours." He's like, "Give it 18 hours." And I'm sitting here and I'm like, "Why are you telling me this?" Like,
Because they know it's
but
bullshit,
everyone assumes you're gonna fail this.
Yeah.
I mean-
again, people just love fucking. They don't mind. Well,
They want control. Give them some kind of fucking like peace or something like that to know that they don't have to make the choice. Somebody made it for them. It's fucking scary.
Yeah.
How long you got to do that for? How long is it? In
A
car
year.
for?
The other thing though too is it's not even that. I think it's usually to kind of lull people who don't want to live like that into a sense of that. Oh yeah, I'll just get in line from now on. I won't stand out. I'll just keep going because if I rock the boat again, then next time I got an ankle monitor, then I got to,
Yeah.
And it's funny is it's like, I mean, have you ever heard of the Freedom Index? Have you ever seen that? The Cato Institute puts out a Freedom Index every year where they like look at, a lot of it is tax law and like a lot of like kind of civil asset forfeiture, qualified immunity shit, cop laws. Texas is like in the 30s every single time. Like it's by no means free. We think that because we live here,
I was
kind of
gonna
a thing.
say, yeah.
Florida's number 1 every year. Texas is like 35 because they do shit like this. They slam the book on you, on everybody. Yeah. It's a good time though.
Yeah, I used to have to do a breathalyzer for my work. I worked at a vineyard, and they would have breathalyzers on all the vehicles. And a lot of our people would come in drunk the next day and wouldn't be able to start the cars.
Yeah.
Good thing they didn't have you do a jokalizer. Then you would never still be sitting there.
It doesn't
Tulare, California, Friday night.
Oh, that doesn't make it. That doesn't help. But they would also do.
That giraffe's just like this.
The fucked up thing is they would also do it while you were driving. So you'd be driving and they would have like rolling breathalyzers. So you'd have to blow into it while you're driving the vehicle.
Yeah, I have
too.
to do it when I'm driving.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's fucked up.
We're slowing down. You remember my doctor, Dr. Vinny Boombot.
She was big, I tell you. Oh, fuck.
Sorry.
Yeah, they're so inconvenient.
And that's not dangerous.
No, I mean the funny thing is, it literally starts yelling at you, and while you're operating traffic, you gotta. And they tell you, they're like, you're supposed to pull over when it happens,
Yeah,
and it's
exactly.
on the freeway.
oh yeah, I'm gonna pull
Shit.
over every 20 fucking minutes, you know? Yeah.
I remember
Whatever.
because my friend had one in his car, and whenever it'd be doing it, and I would just pick that thing up and I would blow in that thing all the fucking time for him.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, that's good. I'm glad you were there for him. I literally have a camera mounted right in front of the driver's seat, so it's like, make sure it's you, motherfucker. Yeah. And they told me it's illegal. If I get caught driving another vehicle, it's an immediate failure. Yeah.
Jesus.
Like, I can't. If let's say we're out, my girl's drunk, I can't drive her car home. Like, we have to Uber and Uber back.
Oh my god.
It's a good time.
What happens if you get caught doing it?
I fail out of the program. My insurance goes up. In California, 140%.
This your first one?
Yeah, first one.
Dude, they fucked you so
Yeah.
hard.
You know what's funny is before I did the program too, they told me I had to meet with the counselor, and the counselor's whole goal is let's make sure this person, if shit hits the fan, if their wife fucks their best friend and they get fired in the same day, are they gonna go drink and kill a family? let's make sure, if worst case scenario, do these people, what's recidivism look like for these people? You know what I mean?
Ask Mitch to say that word, his head will explode.
I was gonna say,
Sorry.
I need some more water in
So-
this. Could you say it?
Sorry.
Anyway, I do this thing, and I'm talking to the guy, and I made jokes about the DUI like very early on, and like 3 minutes into the call with this guy, he's like, this like counselor, he's like, oh, I can already tell you have like healthy coping. And then the more we went on, he's like, you don't even drink, I can tell. Like, we were just talking, and I was honest about, I was like, well, I smoke quite a bit, And he's like, yeah, as long as you don't drive within the first like 25, 30 minutes, you're good. Like, that's what.
Jesus.
But he told me, he goes, you have you have lower than the minimum risk threshold to even enter the program. So
That's what I'm saying. It's wild that they do. My brother, my oldest brother, got a DUI, crashed his car into a parked car, almost like fucking decapitated himself.
Whoa.
Shit.
And like,
Wait, how did that happen?
Hold on, he's got to pull up a music cue.
No, I was.
He was listening to their podcast and he got
it
so
was
angry.
still going.
He drove right through a fucking truck that had the gate down. Please be it.
yeah, and just he didn't even get it that bad.
Yeah.
Like his, I think it was like a license suspension maybe, and then AA. That was
Yeah.
it.
How did he almost decapitate himself?
Well, he drove a coupe.
He had a
Went right to
guillotine
the
in
back
the
of
car.
truck.
Yeah. It was all the
Oh.
random saw blades hanging out on the dashboard.
No, it was a small car back of the truck.
Okay, I got you now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, but
That's pretty
even
wild.
then, that was like
Did he get hurt or no?
nothing too bad. But he's fucking lucky.
Yeah.
Could you imagine that fucking casket?
Saved a few bucks. It's a little shorter. A little less material.
Use one of the ones for children. We can
I
get
was
away
going to
with
say,
that.
it's like when a kid dies, somebody in the family's got to think that a little. Like, oh, they saved money on the car.
Yeah.
Little shoebox.
I'm like, okay, where should we sew? It's like they just put, it's just the head and the neck.
Fucking George Lucas head. Just fucking plopped on the shoulder.
It looks like that guy, that priest in Beetlejuice, just shoulders and a head.
God.
But yours wasn't wild. You didn't like hit anybody, did you?
No. So you know what it was?
They
Was
fucked you so hard, dude.
Kurt Steinmuller and Channing Apodaca flew
Oh,
there.
you've told me.
Yeah,
You
I've
said
told
it
you
on
this
last-
before. Yeah, I said it on here, but
Yeah.
they were sitting on a lap in the back. The funny thing is, like, people are getting mugged on the 6th, which is where we were. There are girls literally, like, naked in traffic, people drag racing and shit. This is just,
Sounds
Oh, I thought
awesome.
you got it in Texas. I fucking forgot
yeah,
about that, dude.
yeah, you get it
Ugh.
driving under the influence of fucking commie liberalism. That's what I got. You driving under the goddamn... It's like, dude, why would I be in your shithole of a state if that was me? You know what
the
I
cops,
mean?
Yeah, the cops love those other guys, right?
Yeah.
Maybe that's why they made an example of you. Because is your license from here?
You saw Rage Against the
Nevada.
Machine CD.
My
in your car.
license plate is California.
Maybe
so
that's why.
I think
Oh,
that's
yeah.
why. They made a lot of California jokes.
I'm sure they did.
Yeah. Why don't you go ahead and stay out there? A lot
Yeah.
of that shit.
Are you
I'm
serious?
like, what? Skip my court date, you fucking idiot? But yeah.
Stay out there.
Damn, they
Fucking
fucked you hard,
assholes.
dude.
It's a good time, dude.
Ugh.
I like it.
Yeah.
Cheating assholes, Astros.
But back to, those fucking Astros, dude. It's always them.
That's what I blamed.
Mm-hmm.
trying to stick up for you with Texas. Fuck it, I hope they give you the chair next time,
Yeah.
cocksucker.
Yeah, but can you blame them? Look how fucked up things are here. Would you want people from fucking California moving down there with their liberal bullshit and fucking that whole state up too? Sorry, I'm slipping my.
I've had
Sorry, liberal listeners.
There's been a lot of people that at my work that are from Texas, and they're like, yeah, a lot of people coming here just don't California my Texas.
Yeah.
That's what they always say.
There's a billboard in Arizona on the highway that says "Don't California my Arizona."
Yeah.
And then when I was there, I saw two homeless dudes fighting each other over a tent with tire irons.
That sounds like
I'm
California.
like, listen, bitch, you
Like from
already,
California.
yeah. Can you come pick up your Arizona from all over California? You dirty desert tweakers, get the fuck out of here. Don't California my Arizona. You know what's funny though is also on a highway, on the same highway there, I drove across the whole country like during the election, and I didn't see one Biden sign until I got to that same highway.
No
I saw
shit.
Riding with Biden, Route 66, brother.
Yeah.
But
Wow.
it was funny is that same highway, first place I saw a Biden sign. It's a good time.
I
Yeah,
never
I did
saw
a cro-
one. I drove cross country.
Hey,
too,
listen, I'm not
election year.
contesting any results, all right? I'm just saying.
They don't get us thrown off.
I'm just saying.
We got the new Department of fucking Misinformation just got elected this week. So
all
we
I'm
only gotta-
saying is if Joe Biden's behind the wheel, get the fuck out of the car, all right?
Oh shit.
You're all going to end up
Well, the
headless
wheel's
in the
not
back
connected
seat.
or nothing. He thinks he's driving.
He's going to pull a fucking Verzi over here and fucking decapitate Kamala Harris in the fucking passenger seat.
Well, she is known to give head.
No,
Yeah.
please don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, when I did my cross-country trip, I didn't see any Biden signs either.
Yeah.
No,
Wait,
I
just
think-
like last week?
No, the one I did, the one I did a month ago.
Yeah, but why would there be Biden signs? It's an election year.
There was still Trump stuff.
Yeah. There's still Trump stuff.
Oh yeah, in red states. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yeah,
people
but
still-
Trump's the underdog, so they
Well,
got
people
like.
leave the stickers on their cars.
Yeah.
Everybody leaves the stickers on their cars.
Yeah, well, 80 million votes.
Yeah, all
allegedly,
these
so.
fucking douchebags that are going to have Ukraine flags on their
Oh,
fucking
God.
Honda Civics
They
and their
probably-
Teslas.
If you went to their Facebook profile and went back a few like profile pictures, they'll still have one with the French fucking flag
Yeah.
emoji over their fucking face. These
Yeah.
posers, these idiots.
Hey, I stand in solidarity with Texas banning abortion, I think is what I stand in solidarity with. I stand in who was Wade? Which one was Wade? I stand in solidarity with.
That's a good question.
Roe v. Wade.
Yeah.
I don't know which one was which.
I don't
Me
know.
neither, now that you bring that up, I'll bet you a ton of people. I'll bet if you did a man on the street sketch, I'll bet you 9 out of 10 people you asked did not know
The
that.
Yes.
defendant is always second, I think.
Defend it.
Is second.
Like find either side that's super passionate about it, and then at the end of the thing go.
So
which
Wade
one
was the
which?
baby?
And then you make it look stupid. Yeah, did the baby
That
make
adds
it?
up.
Wade was the surname of the father.
It's never good. Somebody named Wade is never good news.
Yeah.
That's a truck driver. That's a guy that works at a fucking a shitty liquor store. Wade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you need some illegal shit, you go to a Wade and he gets it done for you. He knows
Wade
where he knows
robs a
people.
bank with a Boyd. That's what happens.
Yeah,
Oh, here you go.
true.
You
Yeah.
guys-
Roach is looking it up.
He's doing some research
He's doing
live for the
some-
show because we don't
Yeah,
want to
because
listen to
Rocha
walk
needs
away.
to know about women's reproductive
Jane.
rights.
It was Jane Roe.
Because Rocha's
It
got
was
a dog
Henry
in
Wade.
this fight.
Okay, so
Henry
Henry
Wade.
Wade was the district attorney.
He'd rather fuck a dog than a woman. So would I, to be honest. It's
Hey, yeah.
less complaining, cheaper date.
Yeah, so it was Jane Roe versus
Jane
Henry
Roe.
Wade.
Jane
Yeah.
Roe.
Little
So
history lesson.
was the baby born in this fucking thing or what? Did it get aborted
I don't know.
Good
Let's
question.
see.
as well?
Yeah, did she sue these people for giving her the gift of life?
Yeah.
Wow.
It must suck to be the Roe versus Wade baby. That's some fucking real heavy shit. That's like Elian Gonzalez of fucking.
That kid's a shooter for
Deep
sure.
hole.
Yeah.
Oh, he's in the gang. Probably MS-13.
I don't know.
Half of the fucking overpass tags we
Hey,
see
listen.
came from Elian.
We don't know what the fuck we're talking about. That's the beauty of it, right?
But at least we're honest. That was good.
I don't think we should have an opinion on this.
I will retract
Yeah.
anything I said that was wrong.
I
You
would
sound
just,
like one of these Verzies.
Hey,
would just like
you don't
to-
think we should have an opinion? Silence is violence, you cuck.
Yeah, you
Get
can't-
out there
yeah.
and speak.
You can't win these
Use your
days.
voice to amplify the voices of the marginalized, all right? Why do you get out there and you amplify the voices of babies who don't have voice boxes yet?
On
That-
the night of Monday,
Did you,
May
right?
the 9th, we said some things on this
Yeah.
podcast that I don't wholeheartedly agree with.
Uh-huh.
I don't think
Hi,
I
this is
don't
Sal
think
Governelli.
that the floor is lava is going to move anything. Really, I don't think it's going to do anything in terms of
It's going to
crime.
move people that push their remote.
I
think-
agree with whatever Netflix agrees with. So that's where I'm at right now.
And
I love that
Until-
you guys
until
have
the-
those same outfits. That made me laugh so hard. You're
Oh,
like,
yeah, we had
Hey,
to."
we're back. Those same fucking outfits.
Oh,
like,
is that
here comes
just one
these
hot
fucking
mic
assholes again? That was so funny. I love that. So
Do you have
obnoxious.
anything you want to apologize
Yeah, I would like
for?
to apologize to the pregnant. I would like to apologize to the aborted fetuses of the Ukraine on behalf of Jane Roe. Yeah. No, you're not lesbian enough to be a fucking interpreter. Have you noticed the only people that get those political interpreter jobs are like just purple-haired fucking nobodies.
They're like Pat from Saturday Night
but
Live.
it's like it's all these women with flappy ass triceps, and they do this for a living. They're just like up there. It's like, nah, get her off, dude. Turn the closed captioning on. All right.
Yeah, I feel like that is like something that would have been addressed a long time ago. But I feel like they got captions. They don't need it.
No,
I don't understand. Like, all they have to do is go to the fucking event and say, "Are there any deaf people in the audience?" And they say no. They go, "Okay, you can leave." And we won't have this weird fucking thing in the corner. That's all I gotta do. And if you're watching at home, there's fucking closed captioning.
Yes.
What are we doing?
Right.
That's cold. That's the entire society now. It's every rule has to be changed for 1 or 2 fucking people out of 10 million. It's like, what the? Why is this happening?
It's a big grift. You know, there was some big lobbying moment where all these like flappy triceps, purple-haired ladies are like, "Where can we fucking get in?"
Yeah.
And they go, "You know what?"
Besides improv classes.
What they did was
They shut the meltdown down.
Hey, listen,
so,
a lot of them can't afford them anymore. Yeah, okay, listen, you get raped in those spaces when you look like that, so you got to be careful.
Yeah.
But no, I think they lobbied for it. That's what I think happened. I think they used the poor hearing impaired. They
the
deaf those people. They used the plight of the deaf to get a fucking cush job on C-SPAN.
You pulled out recidivism, but you can remember death.
Yeah, you know,
motherfuckers.
Sometimes it happens.
He went off his script.
Hey, listen.
You
Yeah.
really are fucking you're all over the place.
That's the sketch for one of those things. Is it's one of those purple haired, and every liberal is like trying to guess what the fuck it is because it is Pat. They're like, thank you for doing the fingers thing. So, where did you learn to do that? Was it at Vassar or did you go to and she's like, but it's all just
That is a good
them.
point. You're probably totally right, dude. It is some lobbying
It's
bullshit.
just some like
Yeah.
it's like well, it's the same as everything.
Any angle they can work, they'll do it.
I mean, I'm pretty sure. I think Stop Asian Hate was like 4 kids who during COVID were like, "Fucking, how can we make some cash off this fucking thing?" You know, like I'm pretty sure that's what I'm.
Yeah. Hashtag me too.
I have no idea.
And anyone who can fucking race bait and turn a buck, man, it's fucking. Listen, if I could get my, never mind, I'm gonna stop.
Ibram X. Kennedy charges $20,000 an hour to speak. That fucking piece of shit.
dude,
And the Clintons triple that.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
more than that.
Yeah,
30 times
10x
that, probably,
that.
yeah.
20x that.
Dude, I remember the improv space, which is like, it used to be a spot down in Westwood that we all used to do comedy at. Like, they had one where it was like this guy would go around all these little small venues and be like, "Oh, do you have these hearing impaired speakers?"
Yeah, they still do that.
And they would sue every place that didn't have it
Yeah.
until
Yeah.
they did it. And half these places went under because they're
The
small
guy did that
theaters.
with wheelchair ramps, too. He was famous
Yeah.
for going around.
That guy, they did that with Comedy Chow, like right before the pandemic.
Yeah.
Right before the pandemic, and it just kind of fell apart because
That's
I mean,
awful.
nothing, you know. But yeah, they had what's that pizza spot down in Santa Ana, Evan Cassidy's
shit,
room,
yeah.
Anchor Bar. It was a great
Oh,
comedy
yeah,
place.
that's right.
They shut that shit down for like 4 years on that same thing.
Wow.
Yeah.
What a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
Anything but get a job, these fucking scumbags. There's so many of them out here.
And
Fucking
honestly,
stinks.
just be like, hey, listen, we can settle for $5,000, all right, until I go fleece the next business for it. Like, why do you got to try to like you're literally just destroying things that have been
they
built.
knew they could win. It was
Yeah.
easy money. They knew they could win. That
There's
was
a dude that does that when they're shooting on location in LA. He shows up and he won't get out of the shot. He'll walk in front of the fucking thing until you pay him to leave. And I think he plays music or something like that too. I can't remember. what it is.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
that
This guy's
actually-
an American
Yeah.
hero.
That I actually don't
I've
mind.
seen him. Yeah.
That is, I mean, that's at least a little more honorable.
Yeah.
He's at least willing to stand
Yeah.
in
He
front
looks like
and
a
do
fucking
it.
nut. He does something else too. I can't remember what it was.
At least,
wears, like,
at least
neon
he's
clothes
an
or something.
artist. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? At least he
Yeah.
knows how to play the saxophone.
Trying to get on camera.
Yeah, he hangs around until they pay him.
That's more effort than half the actors I know. At least
Yeah.
to put in.
That's true.
Yeah. Real go-getter, that guy.
Yeah, you know, he's trying. He's getting some screen time.
Until you do it on
His-
Mel Gibson's set and he fucking punches your face in.
Well, you know, you take that risk.
Is he going to make that new Lethal Weapon movie? What the fuck happened with that?
I don't know. They better hurry because
I
Danny
know.
Glover doesn't look good.
No shit. He was supposed to do that Wild Bunch remake. That was like fucking 3-4 years ago already. And now he's supposed to make this new Lethal Weapon. And it's like, that'd be
No,
fucking tits,
I
dude.
don't think Danny Glover can do it.
I don't think Danny Glover could do a podcast right now, all right?
Should you just call him a Coltrane?
Dude, Mel Gibson though, he looks legit, dude. He for however old
He's fucking
like
jacked. Me and
61.
Jordan saw him, dude. He had fucking Popeye for him. He had like veins for like literally
Vascular
pulsating.
as shit.
He
Oh,
is
yeah.
fucking jacked. I was like, holy. The first thing I thought was, why the fuck wasn't he Mad Max again? He's bigger now than he was when he was 20 fucking 7.
I wonder if they would write something for him now.
I don't know.
I mean, he's
They
like
seem they're kinda
producing
best-
shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's still getting
nobody cares about the
graces.
Jews. Like this, I mean, there's so much like Jew rage is like
Does
popular
does
now.
he even? Does
I mean,
he
shit,
even-
we love the Ukraine.
And he even apologized for it at least.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's true.
Well, then it's like he's still a good filmmaker. I'm
he's
sure
fucking
that
great.
there's
Great
always-
actor, good
Yeah.
filmmaker.
No, he was in something recently. I thought.
Yeah, he was in that Santa Claus movie on Netflix. Everybody loved it. I think they kind of, just like George W. Bush, they kind of like, now they all kind of love him too now.
They're
Like,
easing him back into it.
Yeah. There's some
Well-
guys that were like persona non grata like 10 years ago. Like they kind of slowly like ease their way back into
Who
the
was
culture.
it that just died that was like fucking, it was one of those old, it might have been an old VP. I forget who it was. Someone just died. And they were
Colin
like,
Powell.
I mean, him too. Yeah.
Did he die?
Also, yeah, he just passed.
Oh shit.
But it was like, it was one of those
That was a
like,
while ago, wasn't it?
A couple months, maybe 1 or
Yeah,
2
it
months.
was-
I
it
don't
wasn't
remember that for some reason.
I don't
recently.
recall exactly who it was, but it's one of those guys that they're like, he is a hero. And it's like, no, he's a fucking monster. You know what I mean? Like, in the wake of everything that's going on, you're like, no, that guy like fucking destabilized regions and.
Your Jack Skellington fingers are freaking me the
Dude.
fuck out. Speaking of
Check this out.
monsters,
Check this
Sorry.
one out, dude.
I know we're fucking getting really political here, but
Hey,
yeah, it's putting knots in at least one of my stomachs. It's fucking terrifying. You can keep your
put
hand on that
knots in
side
one of
the
your
table,
testicles
please.
too,
Keep
you
it up as-
fucking loser.
Keep it up, his cud's gonna come back up. Sorry. This is a little blow.
Fucked up.
Anyways, gays in the military. Go ahead.
I mean, hey,
Want another margarita?
perfect for the front line. You know what I mean? Perfect for the front line.
Yeah.
They call that the first wave. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When we D-Day China, it's just you guys out there in fucking high heels, just
Yeah, don't
getting
worry.
laced up.
Yeah, try not to get lost in the wave with that mustache.
yeah. Dude, dude, I'm a fucking.
Make sure you don't wear a wife beater that day.
Okay.
They'll throw you out there with that.
Dude. No, man. When we storm China, dude. That's why, dude.
Do you
That's
think
why.
we're gonna take it to them?
Yeah, but on what continent? You know what I mean? In Russia, probably we'll take it to
Yeah.
them.
Burr.
You think we'll take it to him? I don't know. I think they're.
They got some supercomputer shit.
It'd be an even
There's
fight.
So here's something interesting. Not really, but there's been a ton of fires at like food production
Yes.
facilities and shit
Yeah.
lately, and
There's like a couple every week.
and it's
A
just
plane
like.
crashed into one.
But when you think about that old saboteur shit, like that's what they literally did. You know, they sent British people across the river in Russia to fucking sabotage Nazi Germany. So it's like, you know what I mean? Like, there's this old history of like going into enemy ground and just fucking with water supplies,
Like
and
sleeper
shit.
cell shit.
Yeah, so it's interesting.
They said that's why they made TikTok. It's a giant like spy organization it's a Chinese
Yeah.
company, and they said all
I
these.
literally called Jordan and I was like, should I download this?
Yeah,
That's
I mean,
funny.
you're gonna want to.
Trump
dude.
banned it for a minute. Remember?
Yeah.
Or he
Yeah.
tried to, right?
He tried to get it sold to an American company.
Yeah.
So they had the data. Dude, they also said there's a shortage on baby.
Yep.
formula.
Yeah. Baby formula is fucking. They said it's reaching crisis level. The lack
Yeah.
of fucking baby formula. It's
Oh,
nowhere.
God forbid you ladies got to breastfeed your offspring like fucking human being. Like,
Toughened your nipples, didn't it?
but no, that is pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Where on the gram will you?
For,
Where to tickle you next?
for all the people on testosterone giving birth to children, I do apologize. I know it's hard to keep a good lactate going, but give them Slim Fast. It worked for me as a baby. It'll work for you.
Really?
Yeah.
It's got the nutrients.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I can't tell if we're kidding anymore, but I'll go
I
along
was
with this.
gonna say.
So
You might just save some lives.
we were
Might
talking
save
about
some babies.
China. We were talking about China. You know they've been like in their house for the last month. They've
Yeah,
just been
dude.
locked up.
They fucking like weld their doors shut, man.
Yeah.
It's fucking nuts.
I
And
saw-
dude, they kill their dog. Did you see those
The bag
fucking
of kittens?
Bags of
Bags
dog.
of
Oh my god, it's
kittens? Yeah.
horrific.
Jesus
What a
Christ.
fucking nightmare it is over
All right.
there.
No, I remember seeing.
Now
I-
listen, we still
Hey,
think
don't-
Taiwan is not a real place. We just want to talk about what's going on
Don't
with the
scare.
kittens.
Don't scare my kitten.
Yeah.
That's my audience we're talking about
Yeah,
here.
yeah.
Yeah, that's horrific.
No, dude, I've seen videos.
Just so
of
you guys like April 5th or whatever.
No, dude, I saw videos of them like rappelling down dogs to like take a piss
Whoa.
from the apartment and then rappelling them back up because they wouldn't let
Did you
anybody
see
out.
the videos of them banging pots and pans? Like
I
just
did not.
like sky rises and everyone on their balconies, like thousands of like these massive apartment buildings,
Yeah.
people on their balconies just banging pots and pans and shit.
Yeah, they're all locked in there, man.
Yeah, dude.
That's fucked up.
You know who can't hear it all? The people doing it to them. They can't hear your fucking pots and pans.
Yeah.
Jesus.
It's a good time though.
Maybe.
Have you guys?
maybe if we sent this video, imagine there's
Oh,
no heaven.
God.
Get some celebrities around.
Every
to do that.
dipshit. LeVar Burton will fucking jump in.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking morons. Anyway, I want to be attached to famous people, please.
What was
I'm
the
a
one-
D-list celebrity. Let me
Yeah.
in on the fucking Imagine song.
What was that one they did like at the beginning of the pandemic where they were talking about like it was like a bunch of like and they weren't like A-listers. It was like a bunch of like C-list celebrities that were like trying to like make some like
Cat scratch fever, right?
I was say maybe we should do a more upbeat song. That's what they did. Right?
Yeah.
Why do you build me up? And then all those Chinese people are in there sitting with a fucking 5 o'clock show. Build me up.
He's tying a noose around himself.
You ever seen those robot dogs, those creepy robot
Yes.
dogs that walk around? So they got these robot dogs walking around the streets in China, and they're playing speakers. And this is according to TikTok. I don't speak Mandarin. I'm assuming China. I
think
don't.
it's
You
Chinese.
don't speak communist?
I don't speak. I don't speak Russian or what? Yeah, good, better joke. Thank you.
Thanks.
But the dogs
Okay.
are walking around. They have these like loud horns on them, and they're playing this message: "Resist the soul's will for freedom."
Holy fuck.
No way.
1980 fucking 6 now, dog.
No shit.
But yeah,
That's worse than my neighbor's dog. Some of the Mexicans that buy the dog and never bring it. It's never been in the fucking house since they bought it, and they just bark all day and night and just want attention from someone besides the birds.
I mean,
Like,
Do they bark Spanish shit about not liking freedom or?
where was that the song about that where I was like,
That's
I,
what dog.
Yeah,
That's what dogs are for lesbians too. It's your last stretch of freedom. You know what I mean?
I'll watch like the Dodo, and it'll be somebody like in the Ukraine, and be like, it'll play me this sweet music, and be like, watch this Ukrainian lady gets all the stray dogs that have been lost in the war zone, and she like calls the dogs.
She
and
walks on a landmine. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
and like,
dog brings back her fucking shoe with her foot in it. Good boy, Chauncey. Good boy.
all the Russians laugh in the fucking
Yeah.
tank looking through the fucking telescope, periscope.
And then an American drone just blows that fucking tank
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
Oh. Bum, 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 bum.
And Mitch McConnell comes.
It's American television.
No, but go. Sorry.
Well, I this is like the dumbest thought I ever had. That I like immediately after I thought it, I was like, God, you're stupid.
Oh, the camera's good for that.
She would yell. Like they like call the dog, and I was like, how the fuck can the dog understand her? She's speaking like Ukrainian, whatever fucking language she said. And I'm just like, how's the dog know what she said? And I was
the
like,
person
oh.
holding the camera has a bag of,
Yeah.
Nah.
pepperoni treats or whatever.
I keep bacon in pocket.
Have you seen those videos of like the Ukrainian dudes just taking landmines off
Yeah.
streets and
Just
shit?
walking
though?
around with them?
Just walking into the woods.
They don't fuck
They're
around.
picking,
Oh my
they're just
God.
like picking up landmines and walking them into the woods so other, Ukrainians will
Deer
run them
steps
over.
on them.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Do you see the ones that they're on the road and the traffic's just going by normal? There's fucking landmines that will blow you to fucking smithereens. And people, the traffic's just going through and just wading their way around the fucking landmines. Like
Yeah.
they're like potholes on La Cienega.
Jesus Christ.
That's their chauffeur from the Middle East, actually.
Yeah.
He's just fucking cruising.
Yeah.
He's like, I can see him real nice.
Get up on 2 wheels and shit.
Yeah.
Dukes of Hazzard.
Yeah.
They have
I saw this on TV show.
They have contests. Watch if as Akbar can go through this. Go, Akbar, go!
Yeah. Looks like he blew it.
Yeah.
You gotta get me to host one of those.
MXC, Muslim
Yeah.
Extreme. Fucking
Extreme Muslim warrior.
Extreme Muslim warrior. No, that's called the jihad, you insensitive piece
There's
of
one
shit.
that they climb a mountain and they just throw Jews at him while he's
Yeah.
climbing up the fucking walls. Jewish children. Ah! Oh, yeah.
It's a new premise of Floor's Lava right there.
Yeah. It's the new one. That's kind of, I mean, honestly,
Go. Go, baby.
I'm trying to think of how the Jews make money on Floor is Lava, but that's kind of already the premise of Floor is Lava,
Well,
right?
I'll tell you what.
Just Jewish people siphoning money at while you prance around.
I think Ted Sarandos started and owns Netflix. I don't think he's Jewish, is he?
I have no idea. I will say the grand prize is only $10,000. So
Ooh,
not a
pretty
lot.
Jewy.
And you split it 3 ways,
Oh.
so not a lot. And you only share one lava lamp.
You split it 3 ways with like your agency and your management, or do you mean you guys
Oh,
split it
that's a
3
good que-
ways?
That's
We
a
split it
valid
3
question.
ways.
Yeah.
No.
No, I'm just kidding.
No agent or manager gets you on
Yeah.
that show. That's like
Oh, we don't
No, you
fucking-
gotta write
sorry,
in.
We don't
You get
know.
nothing
Jesus
from that.
Christ.
Yeah.
no. After taxes too.
After everything, then
That's
you
where
guys
you
buy
really
a nice
split it.
dinner
Yeah.
at Mel's.
Yeah.
Honestly, dude, it would.
After tax, yeah.
Fucking
It's
milkshake
really-
with 3 straws.
Yeah.
You mind if we film this, boys? We won't give you any money.
It's not a lot.
How'd you get that scar in the back of your head? You got a pretty good fucking scar there. I just
Oh,
noticed.
dude, I was drunk my freshman year of
Hell
college,
yeah.
and there's a shortcut to get to the.
Or a regular cut for you.
There's a shortcut to get to the complex. You would have had to walk all the way around and go upstairs. So we used to hop over this railing. And the one day I was shit faced and I fell back, hit a metal crate.
Ooh, Jesus.
My whole head was fucking bleeding. And my buddy's like, yeah, we'll just put a band-aid on it. We're good. And then like some RA walked by and she's like, you need to go to the hospital now because it's fucking bleeding everywhere. And my buddy was like, okay, well, I'm not going to take you because he didn't want to get caught because I would have gotten more trouble because he wasn't supposed to be there. So my other buddy came, took me, had to get 4 staples in the back.
Jesus.
And yeah, you know, that's
That's
how I got-
hardcore.
No shit. I thought that was a hair transplant.
No, not from
All
the back.
along.
No, this is different.
Were you concussed or
along.
anything or no?
What?
Did you have a concussion or anything or no?
Probably.
Probably.
I was still shit faced when it. Yeah, I mean, I told the doctor to give me more staples because I felt like a pussy for only getting 4.
That is kind of fun if you're totally fucking shithouse and go to the hospital and they're doing like medical procedure, like you're too drunk to even really know what's going on. That's kind of good.
Yeah, well, I was wearing a
That's
white
like how
shirt
the Cowboys
too.
did it and shit.
I was wearing a white shirt and the back. It was just bloody down the
Jesus.
back. It was disgusting.
Wow. Was there any hot nurses?
No, it was like 4 a.m. So they were pretty pissed at me. They really did not like me. at all.
Doctor, like, I'm going to staple this joke book to your forearm.
Let's check his funny bone.
It's not there.
I mean, for that joke, you're on the same list, buddy.
Of course. I do it consciously. That's the
I
difference.
know.
Oh, good catch.
Good, smooth save.
If you had any drunken injuries, Roach?
Yeah.
Yeah, and his anus.
You know what? I've never had any rape things happen to me.
Oh, that's good.
But I've woken up places like I woke up in Central Park once with a fucking log, like I was hugging. I was
A
like, what the
log?
fuck? And I looked and I realized I was like, oh fuck. I kind of pieced together what had happened. I thought I was home. Like I was 70th in Broadway. I was like, okay, I'm on 70th, thank God. And I looked, I was on the east side, and I was like, oh fuck, I gotta cross Central Park. And I was like, son of a bitch.
You fell asleep in Central Park?
I did. So like I was like, oh, I'm so tired. And there was a tree that was like really old, and I just fucking grabbed one of the branches and I cracked it, and then I broke it down so I had it, and then I just laid down on a bench and had the stick
You gave
in
up.
case anybody came to me. I could just fucking.
You want to hear something crazy? You're lucky that you're just a person. You probably woke up and got the fuck out of there. You know, every tree inside that park is maintained. And if you have like an event and they take pictures of every tree in that park every day. And my friend, she does tenting events and she moved to New York. And one of her guys damaged like a branch on a tree, and they got fined by their company. And the city sent them a picture and was like, "Yo, here was the tree yesterday. Here's the tree today." But it's like they make a fuckload of money off that park, and they maintain the shit out of it.
Okay.
So you owe the state of New York about
Yeah.
$1,700.
Okay,
That
and
means you're
I'll tell
guilty
you
of
what.
trees
Yeah.
and-
So excuse me. I'm sorry that I took a branch off your fucking tree, even though just a few blocks down there's guys fucking in public in the
Yeah.
rambles. So
Well, they're
But
not hurting the.
they're not
they're
hurting
not hurting
any
the
trees.
environment.
They're not hurting
you know?
the trees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why don't you just leave it alone, Eric?
I wish you'd branch out to new material.
I'd do some more, but I'm stumped. So, Mitchell, your turn.
I think the root of this whole problem here is all three of you fucking idiots.
See how fun this got? We turned into a live Reddit thread. This is awesome.
I didn't know we were gonna be barking jokes at each other.
Got him.
Fucking idiot.
You
guess we'll stick to the regular programming, huh?
Oh,
Hey! Fucking Christ! Holy
decent,
shit!
decent. He brought it home.
Did that scar start to sting like Harry Potter when you tried to write a joke?
I think too hard.
It lights up.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
That was good. I didn't have stick. It's solid.
Yeah, there's trees out here. There's oak trees. If you, for every inch of damage, if you could like carve your initials, for every inch, it's $1,000 fine.
Unless you're homeless, and then they just give you a medal.
I was going to say, yeah. and
Let's
then-
pull some fucking money together and we'll carve the name of this podcast into a fucking really popular one. We'll all
There
pay
you
for
go.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, why buy better cameras or anything?
Yeah.
No, I used to get fucked up, and I mean, I would wake up with like shit hurting or like swollen, or it was bad. Like, just
Have you
a
ever
couple
gotten so
fights.
drunk you woke up with a woman?
Yeah,
Okay.
that was it was okay.
All right.
Yeah,
Was she
I
alive,
talk
or-
about this. I'll pull a Jordan Bowers. I was wearing her face, wearing her face in her heels.
You bought a size 87.
He rolled on top of her, flattened her like a pancake.
Size 87.
Sorry.
You realize how big that bitch would have to be for me to fit in her skin?
How did she go missing? Who fucking knows? Why did she go missing?
I've got an extra battery for that rascal. just ride right over the ramp.
Like, God, all these suits that I can fit in are so baggy. Jesus. Every time I find a good victim, I just want one that's a little more tapered in the arms, you know?
I'm looking at my belly. Would you feed me? I'd feed me.
It's never said no.
I'm petting a Verzi. You better not hurt my Verzi. Put the Verzi back in the fucking basket.
He's watching your special. He's in a lot of pain.
Oh shit.
Don't.
That's a cool shirt. Where'd you get that?
Why you
I miss all fucking pocket tee like that.
Nordstrom Rack?
All right.
Yeah.
I know what happened to those little shirts, those little button-up shirts you'd have.
I still have them. I was wearing one earlier today. We did
I haven't
late
seen you wear
Mother's
it in a
Day.
while.
Oh.
Yeah. We took her to Ruth Chris.
Oh, Jesus,
Steakhouse.
really?
Yeah,
You gotta
yeah.
get dressed up to go in there. That's fucked up.
Yeah, no,
There's one right by my work, and every time I'm like, maybe I'll treat myself to a nice $50
No.
steak, and you can't go in without a fucking tie and shit.
minimum 60, and honestly, the steaks at the diner are better.
Really?
It was fucking.
No
it was
shit?
like I was not impressed.
What diner?
Fucking Mills. I go to
all
the
right.
steak and eggs over
People
there.
make such big deals about steaks. And some of these, it's like they get this fucking meat from the same distributor everybody else fucking gets it from.
Yeah, I was pretty underwhelmed,
Yeah.
but whatever. My mom likes it. So.
Yeah, but
nice.
we put McCormick on ours. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they do like all the bullshit. They like try to say like, yeah, the grill is like 1800 degrees, and we bring the plate out at 5. It's like I don't give a fuck. Like it tastes
Yeah.
the same as every
Exactly.
other
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah. You might notice a difference. You're a connoisseur of the
That's like if I
of the
drink-
meats.
Of
Yeah.
beef.
I've drank like 100, like several $100
Lot of
bottle
good
things of
steak.
scotch, and it tasted no different than any other fucking scotch I've ever had. I'm like, this
Really?
doesn't taste any fucking. Well, I don't like scotch either, but I'm just
Oh,
like,
I love scotch.
I'm like, it tastes like fucking scotch. It tastes the
You
fucking
got
same.
me turned on to scotch, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I should bring over my expensive bottle my boss got me for Christmas because like it's literally like a $200 bottle. It's like my calendar or
No
something.
shit, you
yeah,
have that?
Yeah, and I should not have
Why didn't
opened
you
it.
give me that for my birthday?
I should have fucking regifted. Exactly, I should have regifted it. I was so annoyed that would have been a fucking good like Father's Day present or something. Really expensive.
Oh,
Been
I
like,
love
here
it.
you go, Dad. But like my rich boss bought it for me.
Scotch
instead.
and steak. Jesus
And I
Christ.
fucking opened it. I had one glass, and I was like, "It's peaty shit, PT."
yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't like Scotch. I like Kentucky bourbon.
The peaty taste is in.
I hate that
You a
shit.
steak fan?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
What's your cut?
Honestly,
He
what
knows.
was
He's got family.
it? I like
You
to
just
do
take the
that.
butcher, huh?
Well, his grandpa used to be an actual butcher.
Well, it was weird because he
Yeah, for the cartel. He just fucking butchered people.
he cut all his fucking meat in the suit. First, you asked some questions. Yeah, so where the fuck were you? Oh no, Mr. Rocha, please. Ugh. He owned like a meat processing plant in Wisconsin, and it was intense, man. Like
I love these fucking stories.
he used to tell me like he had this knife that was like fucking old ass knife, and he loved this knife. And his big thing was like, you let the knife do all the work.
Okay.
And then they'd bring in a cow, and it'd be like fucking. They'd have one of those No Country for Old Men guns and fucking
yeah.
and it just and it fucking wiggle. And I remember I was like, whoa. And then they would lower down the hook, and they'd bring that fucking cow up, and it'd just be fucking. And that was the
Doing
thing
the
of it.
stanky leg?
That's where Kick the Bucket came from, is because what would happen is they would drag it and they would cut the throat.
Mm-hmm.
And so my grandpa would go over and literally he'd say, you got to be humane about it. And he would fucking just whoosh, and all of this blood would just fucking fall out. And like what would happen is they would fucking
start freaking the fuck out.
Yeah, they would start really, really convulsing. And then if they convulsed too much, they would kick the blood bucket.
That's where Don't Have a Cow came from as well.
Yeah. So they would kick the bucket.
So they would drain it, and then I remember this shit. So they would drain it completely, and he cuts this fucking thing down the center, and they split it open.
Oh, guts come out and shit?
Yeah. Wow. Oh, yeah, they do all that
That's
shit.
traumatic, man. You were like a kid.
But this is what was so
yeah,
crazy
a Mexican
about it.
one.
Yeah.
They've seen a fucking.
They don't count.
They've seen cow innards
I've
deep fried. Fucking. That's what they get left over.
They don't waste a fucking drop.
Yeah, dude, he's fine.
Like when the Indians get a buffalo. It's every fucking bit of it.
we see people do that at a quinceañera.
Why are you
so-
boiling the fucking skull, dude? Gives
Well,
it flavor. Gives
this
the
is-
tongue flavor.
Make a
This is
football
what's
helmet.
crazy. He cuts it right down the
Yeah.
fucking center because all the innards and shit are done. And then he starts just with this little handsaw, and he just starts fucking cutting shit. And he's throwing it down, and this motherfucker was doing it so quick that it was just like, God damn. And then he goes, come here, watch this. And then he's like taking protective layers and shit off, cuts bone, and he's like, right here. Takes a bone saw and fucking yank, 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 yank. And he looks, and he had this fucking amazing cut, and it was so fucking, it was like a New York strip. And it was just like, this is a New York strip. This is, and like he was just going over all these different cuts, and he's like, you see why this is more expensive than this? And you can actually sell this for this because they have no idea. And I was just like, this is fucking incredible. And he's like, okay, so now go put the sausage links together. And I was like, oh, fuck. Like that was the shit
And that's where you
job.
got your love for
And it
sausage.
was, yeah, that was it, where you like they mash up all this meat and then you're just putting it into a sausage link, twisting it, links, twisting it. And it was just like, this is so fucking crazy. And then, yeah, he'd have me go to the freezer and he'd be like, okay, pick out 3 steaks for us for dinner tonight. And I'd be like, okay, this one, and this one. He's like, all right, let's do it. Bam. And that was it. Then they'd make it for dinner. And it was just like, this is fucking incredible.
Good steaks, I would imagine?
It was the best. It was just
Did he put all kinds of shit in it and stuff, or just cook it regular? It was just good because it was good meat?
He would cook it regular. Yeah, I mean, if you have the right cut, like all that other shit is just kind of added to it. But it was so like... It was so good, but the only thing is, and I'll be honest, he wasn't the most honest guy. And I think like, so like if we got a good cut that came from somebody else, how the fuck would they know?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, okay, here's theirs, and then this is ours. And I had heard one of his employees tell me that shit, and I was just a little kid, and I was like, Jesus Christ. So I don't know. Like again, he was a hard.
Call that
dude.
a meat swindler. The old meat swindle. We all know about it.
This was like the other thing too. He had like a pawn shop.
Oh, dude, I love a good pawn
This
shop.
dude must have killed people. He sounds
Yeah.
like he's mobbed up or something.
Yeah.
He was.
That's like owning a junkyard or that are two fucking like
Anyone
the
who
most,
says let the knife do all the work,
Yeah,
just
yeah, yeah.
kill
it
the
was
motherfucker.
and I'm telling you,
no
you
problem
should have
cutting through
seen
flesh
him.
and guts. And
You
didn't
should
give a
have
fuck.
seen that motherfucker work. He was a wizard with that knife, dude. It was just like fucking, and he'd be like, right there, that's ready to go. That's ready to cook right there. You cook that up right there. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go back to my sausage. Like whatever it was, and it was just like, this is insane though. But like, yeah, pigs. He knew how to fucking all these fucking things. Elk.
That's creepy.
Oh, fuck yeah.
And it was just like, because he was saying that elk always got a bad rap for being chewy, and he said it's
Very
because people don't know how to cook it. And then he also said, he's like, and also it depends on how you kill it as well. And it was just like, God damn, dude. Like, he just knew all this shit about it. Like, he was like, this organic shit's going on too. Like, he goes, it definitely does, like, show in the meat. And he could tell, like, shit that was more marbled and, like, it was an incredible thing. But, yeah, like, this guy was so fucking... Okay, my mom told me a story. I think
This is our shout out.
I
asked about her today.
She I saw your grandpa do. I was like, what? She goes, I saw that fucker take a key, and he looked at this boat that he wanted, like a little kayak type thing. And he looked at that boat, and he fucking keyed it. And then he goes, hey, I want to buy this boat, but look at this
It's all
shit.
fucked
and he goes,
up.
it's got scratch marks all over it. He's like, tell you what, I'll give you this much for that. The guy's like, I can't fucking do that. We'll just order you a different one. He's like, well, never mind, because I want that one. I'm ready for it if you want it. And my
He's like,
mom
"Nah,
was
I need
like,
it tomorrow,
holy
bitch."
Shit.
Yeah.
But isn't the price difference going to cost him to paint the boat again for the thing he just fucking
He didn't
keyed?
give a shit.
It's the bottom of the boat. Who gives
Yeah.
a fuck?
My grandfather, once we were in Colorado visiting some family, and he was just fucking around, but they took him seriously. He, like, killed a fly and put it in his soup, and he looked at the waitress, he goes, what the fuck is this? And they were like, oh my God. And next thing you know, there's like managers and shit everywhere. And he's just like, oh, fuck it.
Taste the soup.
We're like walking out. My grandma's like, Jesus.
It's wild though. Like what was your family trade? Did you have anything like that?
Oh, yeah. Fucking county employee, park cleaner.
No shit.
Yeah, man.
That's how
my,
he knew about all that tree damage.
No, my dad, yeah, that's exactly it. My dad worked in wastewater forever, and then all my family worked for like Parks and Rec, blue collar fucking graffiti
A.
cleaners, baby.
Hell yeah.
I'll be
Yours
busy out here.
Yours was killing people, right?
Well, I can't talk about it on here, but yeah, on stage. No, I don't know. We might have had some murders on my side. I'm not
Where are you from?
Buffalo.
Buffalo. Oh yeah.
Yep.
If not murders, at least a handful of rapes. You know what I mean?
Oh,
I hope
yeah.
so.
I mean, it's
Yeah.
Buffalo.
I have something to show.
That's what they call the old buffalo wing, right? That's where it comes from.
It is.
It's like, yeah.
Fuck the wings. It's the pizza nobody knows about. We have the best pizza in the fucking country. I'll put up against anybody's. New York City, get the fuck out of my face with New
You're
York
crazy.
City and their fucking pizza. Go to Buffalo and have your fucking life
Dude.
will never be the fucking same.
Yeah.
That's why when I met them, I couldn't believe the fucking Verzies were from. See, I'm like, they got to be from like fucking Jersey or something.
Yeah.
They're the
Yeah,
most
he pegged
non
these
East
guys
Coast
from
East
Jersey.
Coast people I ever met. I was like, what? Simi Valley? What the fuck?
Yeah.
I was
Their
so
favorite
disappointed.
pizza is CPK. You're like, Jesus
Oh,
Christ,
God.
these people are animals.
Yeah,
CPK
it wouldn't
sauce.
fucking be that far off.
No, ours.
Yeah,
You've had Chi-Chi's. It's good.
it's okay.
I mean,
Chi-Chi's all right.
There's not a lot of good spots out
Is
here.
that the
That's,
spot
no.
around the corner over here?
no, there's one called the one here in the valley would be called Lido's. It's the same thing as Chi-Chi's is the one in my hometown. But yeah, there's not a lot of
My
good.
hometown.
In the valley, there's not a lot of good.
that
pizza.
I like that pizza wagon spot.
Pizza
over here.
I
Wagon's
like Bruce,
solid.
but I hate
That's the
it.
best one.
There's a spot where Laurel over by Gelson's. There's that Starbucks across the street. There's a little wood fired pizza place
That's the old
behind
Brody
there.
Stevens Starbucks.
Fuck yeah! Oh, is it?
Yep.
He owned it,
haunted that
right?
place.
Yeah.
He fucking lived there. He was
Yeah.
always there. I used to always see him there because I used to get my coffee from there. I'm like,
I've
this
seen
Brody
Bert
Stevens-
Kreischer at that one before.
Yeah,
He used to
he's
live
there
around
too.
the- yeah.
Yeah, it's a hot spot over there.
The
Yeah.
Verzies have a long history of rodeo clowning, right?
Yeah, that's what we're known for. Still do it.
Italy or the cockfight clowns in Italy.
Yeah.
Bob, buca Beppe, look at me.
I have a question. You grew up in Simi Valley.
Yeah.
Does Simi Valley get a bad rap, like a worse rap than it deserves? Because people in LA tend to feel like they're better than fucking everybody.
Oh, for sure.
But is Simi Valley pretty like?
It's so gorgeous.
Is it a little methy up there?
Simi has a little myth.
Simi.
I would say more heroin. More heroin.
Oh, well, that's good stuff.
We're like half Hollywood suburb, like people that the people that like what people that
That really bothered
whatever
me.
just want to get outside the city,
Post COVID, you guys
especially.
fucking blew up.
But then the other half was like
housing
white trash.
prices. Yeah.
Like the other half was like motocross bros. So
When you come
I
over
think
to-
the rep is even.
Yeah.
That fucking hill when you come over the 118 and you're like, see, is it those giant rock formations and shit?
Yeah.
It looks like fucking Mars.
Yeah.
It's so cool looking. I like fucking seeing it.
It's a cool spot. I didn't mind it.
yeah.
You know, there's worse places.
It looks like a big old west. It looks like you're driving into a fucking
For
western.
growing up so close to LA, it didn't feel like the
It's a nice little break.
yeah. It's a good break from it. It's like a normal
It's like Long Island in New York City, kind of.
Yeah.
Well, shit, where you guys lived was fucking amazing.
Well, I mean, my dad was a contractor, so we had a pretty nice house.
Yeah.
It's a fucking
Yeah,
compound.
it was a pretty sweet house.
Verzi compound.
Then my parents got divorced, so
Now it's your mom's
because of them.
compound. Yeah.
now it's no one's.
Yeah.
They sold it to a happy family now.
Oh, good.
Yeah. So
It's haunted.
He meant there.
Yeah, but any happy
Happy
family that
Indians,
gets a big ass
HAPI.
house is gonna be unhappy in no time.
yeah, we'll give them
Big
a-
houses destroy small families.
We'll give them
And
3 years.
It's like Alfred Hitchcock. And this is where it happened. This is where the Verzis wrote jokes. Oh my God.
There was one.
Your folks are still in Simi.
Yeah, this one's
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I just always hear people like make
The
that
walls
like
bleed.
you know that stock joke that every city has.
Lava.
Like,
Yeah.
fucking Lynn, Massachusetts. You know that dumb shit. Whenever people talk shit about Simi, I'm like, I'm white trash as fuck, but I go up there and I'm like, okay, I'll get up here.
Yeah.
You would like it because
Yeah.
it's like
It's like upper
actually
middle
real
class.
people,
Mm-hmm.
and also just like there's so many douchebags in LA that like it's like an actual like I don't want to say wholesome, but like it's like normal people.
Yeah.
Like LA is not normal people.
It's a little
No.
bit more suburban.
yes, very.
People shit on the Valley for the same reason because it's a little bit more working class, a little
yeah.
more suburban. It's like I fucking love the Valley, dude. It's my favorite
Dude,
place.
Northridge is great. Dude. I go up there.
I like
used to go to a show. My buddy did a show up there for a couple months. Dude, the crowds are so like they're the funnest people ever. They don't take shit seriously. They don't get
Yeah.
offended.
You would
They're
love
20
Simi
minutes
Valley.
away. Yeah.
you would
working
love Simi
shows.
Valley then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, same exact shit.
Mm-hmm.
Which there is a good show in Simi if you Rock and Roll Pizza Bar.
Oh,
It's in a bowling alley, but they really revamped it.
Honestly, every bowling alley has a fucking comedy room now across the whole country. It's
Yeah.
just like bowling
Yeah.
alley comedy shows.
Honestly, every bowling alley I've done has been a really good fucking show. I fucking
that's
love
fair.
them. So.
Except for Corbin Bowl.
Yeah, well, you know.
Hey,
That's a great room though. That's what sucks. Like that fucking room. There's like a stage where like a whole band can play. It's like
Really?
a legit. Yeah, it's like a
Yeah.
legit space.
I've never been there.
But you just can't get like a comedy vibe going in there. You just hear fucking pins getting fucking knocked down and shit the whole time during your set.
Yeah, this is all closed off, which is
Yeah.
nice. It's like literally just a bar,
Yeah, it's
but
a
you
nice
can
little like
see
a lounge.
the bowling. You can see people about to try and hit a 7-10 split when you're on stage. But
there's
They all got chain wallets and shit.
yeah.
I-
The rec room too, though. I mean, they've managed
I
to
love that
block
place.
out all the sound.
Yeah.
There's one in like I think it's like Missouri. It's like another one of those comedy rooms in a bowling alley. It's supposed to be really good.
dude, we did one in Michigan in Owasso. It was like
Ma-
150.
What's it called?
Owasso? Was it town?
Oh, well,
I wish everybody could
that
see.
might be the one
Sure.
I'm thinking of.
Dude, it was
Sean
fucking
trying
dope.
to
It was
Yeah.
150
weasel.
people packed out. It was sick, dude. I loved it. So
Fuck yeah.
I'll do any bowling alley all day, baby.
Yeah, China. We'll be doing your bowling alley soon. We'll be signing autographs. I'm your new tour manager, all right?
Dude, happily.
So
man.
we'll be we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna get you guys some Chinese flag jumpsuits.
Okay.
I want you to wear a fucking cowboy hat and just be like the colonel.
Yeah.
He's gonna just pimp him.
That
Dance.
fucking trailer. I have seen that goddamn Elvis fucking trailer from what's his face, Baz Luhrmann. That looks.
There's a new
Tom
Elvis
Hanks
coming out.
as that
Looks
fucking colonel with that
terrible.
accent. It looks risible. This
Remember, I
can't
told
be
you
real.
about that,
You,
and it
you told me
looked
about it
fucking-
beforehand, and then I stumbled on it when I went to see. I think Batman was. I've seen it like 3 fucking times. Every movie I go has this goddamn. The guy looks like fucking Val Kilmer. He doesn't look like Elvis at all. It looks terrible.
It does.
Well, honestly, they
This Tom Hanks is embarrassing as his colonel. I'm like, oh my god, dude. I'd be like, my agent would be like, fucking bury this fucking thing.
I think they do a bad job of immortalizing those guys because they always try to tell like, here's Johnny Cash's love story. Fuck that story. Give me like all the other stories.
It's
Like
the same.
the
fucking-
guy was an outlaw. I don't give a fuck about June Carter.
It's
you
so
know?
it's so predictable.
It's the
Like
same
you said,
paradigm
it's-
in all of them.
Yeah.
It's the fucking
Like-
behind the music shit.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
you
yeah.
said.
It's the same fucking storyline every time. And then Ray came out like a year later. There was that. It was like a year between. It was a fucking same movie,
Yeah.
just interchangeable characters, same fucking story.
guys like Walk
Aretha
Hard?
Franklin.
I never saw Walk Hard.
Walk Hard was good, dude. That was real good. If you're like a real music fan, if you understand like a lot of music, like throughout time, like there's a lot of Bob Dylan jokes and Beatles jokes and yeah. At one point, when Bob Dylan comes out, he starts singing all his music like that. The rat with the underbite will consume the. It's just like weird
He's
shit.
actually
It's
in
good.
it. They got Bob
No,
Dylan.
no, not Bob Dylan. No, Dewey Cox. He goes.
Oh, I'm
through,
sorry. Okay.
Because you know how like the Beatles went through all those phases and shit.
Right, yeah.
Kind of has that kind of a moment where he's trying to rediscover himself and he just starts ripping off Bob Dylan. It's
Yeah.
pretty funny.
What was
I-
that?
those stories
He fell
about-
down into lava.
Yeah,
He's a
yeah,
temper.
Of course.
Those
we
Bob
need that
Dylan.
purple hair lady to translate that.
yeah. Honestly,
Those stories of those Bob Dylan shows are enraging. Of him and guy, all these venerated old classic artists. that are such fucking divas, and they'll like, oh, I'm not playing any of my hits, and they'll just go up there and just bitch, that light's on too bright, fix that one. And they stop the whole show. Just these horror stories of these fucking, and like no matter what, these idiots are so brainwashed to be like, it was still awesome. He didn't play one song I knew, but it was just so fucking, I was so jazzed. I wouldn't have had it any other way. It's like, really? You wouldn't want him to play fucking any of his fucking It Ain't Me or any of his goddamn songs?
Well,
really?
They're too ashamed to admit that they paid the money for it. It's all ego.
They just can't. They can't accept it. They cannot accept that their fucking idol is flawed in any fucking way. They'll just swallow this bullshit.
I was pretty fucked up to see Eric Clapton, and he played Layla. It was the acoustic one.
Yeah.
You're like, I didn't come here for acoustic.
Yeah. So
Or
bad.
Sting with his fucking lute.
Oh man, fuck.
Yeah.
And everybody was like, "Hey, if you don't like it, leave." And I go, "Fuck you." And it was funny because when I turned around, I realized that, oh, they're all in their 50s and 60s. And I was like, I feel so tough. And I was like, "Fuck you."
Yeah.
I just turned around and I was like, "What do you do when you get the pop, 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 pop?" And I was like, "What a fucking crock."
I wish I was your son. Sorry.
Your wife stealing fuck.
Yeah. How does oh no, it's the other way around. He's the one he fucked what's his name from the Beatles' his wife, right?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Oh, okay.
Your wife's
I was
stealing
gonna say
fuck.
how does George Harrison's cum taste, but then I fucked it. I twisted it. I fucked it up.
It's all right.
I was always gonna tell a
I don't
joke
know,
that
ask
you would have
Yoko
fucked up
Ono.
but didn't tell, and then tell everybody it. That's the way to do comedy.
I used to have this joke about my grandpa's pawn shop. I just remember this. It was I was giving
Was
him
it funny?
shit. It was hilarious.
Okay.
It was giving him fucking keep playing the organ, Jack Skellington, you fuck. So I was giving him shit about how I feel like from Dusk Till
Tingling,
Dawn.
we know.
When his hands go on his shoulders, I'm telling a story and I'm like, so anyways, I was giving him shit about selling Kobe Bryant T-shirts, like right after the
Oh,
thing.
that's a good one. I remember
And
that
then
bit.
I was laughing because I was like, why would you do that? Like that's so fucking cold. Like it's so. And he's like, hey, we've been exploiting people for years.
Yeah.
And then I said, I go, wouldn't it be funny if you look back at that pawn shop and it had been in our family for years, clear back to when like Lincoln was shot, and it's like my grandpa, and he's selling top hats outside of the fucking theater.
That was a good bit. That killed. That was one of your early hits.
It was.
Rocha.
I didn't like telling anymore. I got bored of it. That's
What
why I
about
wanted to burn it here.
Oh, okay.
It'd just be fun to look at throughout history.
Do it in Tulare.
I just did it here. That's what I'm saying.
What? Yeah, I'm sure all the fucking
Yeah.
people in Tulare
They'll be
listen
there.
to the podcast
Well,
religiously.
folks.
And
I'm
fucking,
sure the people in Tulare
yeah,
are
they got
even gonna-
transcripts of the fucking episode and they
Yeah.
just rehearse it and just fucking know it word by word. Fucking
Well,
jerk off.
With Alex, he's a get. Yeah,
Wait, what?
he's a get as a guest.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
you're welcome.
I know you're just fucking flirting with me, dude.
He lays it on thick.
Yeah, I know. Tries to butter you
He's
up.
amazing. His like I don't want to say they creepy, but like it's
you
impressive
go.
how much confidence and how going in for the kill Eric is like when like in
For,
West
for the
Hollywood with
guys
him.
that he fucks,
Yeah.
he should have all the confidence in
He's
the
just,
world.
Yeah.
yeah, he's a
He-
real,
he's
he's a real
banging
fucking
gay
used
ten.
car
Really?
salesman.
You think so?
Yeah,
I've seen some of the dudes you fucked. They're fucking good looking dudes.
Yeah, but you've never seen me go in.
yeah, I've seen him at work, and I'm like, wow, this guy fucking like this dude's not fucking around. Like I wish I
Yeah.
had a fucking thimble full of that.
You turn
confidence.
them out, don't you?
You know what it is? Honestly,
it's a pink sock.
it's going up and just being as like, look, it's kind of like
It's the opposite of flirting with women.
it's yeah,
You just be
it's,
very
it's
direct.
almost animal
Yeah.
where it's just like.
The animal's
Just
cow.
go up and do a mating dance.
Well, there was a go-go boy, and I was just like, legit. I was like, show me what you got, and it was just like, I was like, that's fucking awesome. Do a thing, rub a little bit, and they're like, oh, that felt good. It's like, okay, cool, and then it just goes into.
And you come off like
whatever.
friendly too.
How
That's
much
the
was
thing.
that? How
Oh,
much
it's
was
like
that?
$1.
Oh, all right. That's not bad.
No, and that's the thing of it is you just got to pick your spots.
Mm-hmm.
It's like okay, like yeah, if it's Sunday and nobody's really
Mm-hmm.
Well, you treat them like people too.
yeah.
Well, they're
I know,
men.
You-
They
you
deserve
have
it.
to.
I gotta do it.
Well, no, I'm saying. No, but I'm saying guys when they see a hot girl, they'll just be like, "Oh my god, you're so beautiful." It's like, no, it's a chick.
Well, and two, like it's always one of those things where it's like, okay, we both want to get off. I'm really good at what I do, and let's do it. Like let's fucking have
Yeah.
fun.
That is, the gays
This is-
are so lucky like that.
This
You
is-
guys have so much less
yeah.
bullshit.
This has nothing to do with. Like,
Yeah.
I had a guy message me, and it was
You
like,
guys honestly don't even deserve to get into heaven with how cool you guys,
oh god,
with how cool your on earth is.
Well, one there. Well, we are in heaven.
Oh,
know.
yeah, I know.
If there ain't one, they beat all of us.
West Hollywood's heaven.
Well, and somebody told me, like, and it was kind of cold. He was like, "You know what I like about you?" I was like, "What?" He goes, "I don't give a fuck about you." And he goes, "You could move, and I'd never care." And he goes, "But I would get horny, and that's when I would."
Try saying that
And
to
I
a
told
woman.
him, and I was like, "Just so you know," I go, "half the shit you say is so absolutely ridiculous," and I go, "But your ass makes up for most of it."
Yeah.
And then he was like, he put like the grrr. Yeah, we fucked, and it was just like, he's kind of weird and wild, but it was just like that. I think that shit will eventually get old over time, because even like,
What, being gay? You gonna
So
gonna Milo Yiannopoulos? You gonna flop?
This is what's weird. So the other night I was fucking around with this porn star, okay?
Mm-hmm.
And here, ex-porn star. When I first moved to New York,
What's his name? What's his stage name? Don't fuck around. Don't tell me Gary. I don't give a fuck.
It was
It's not worth
Bryant.
mentioning. Dumb.
Okay.
Yeah. So,
He doesn't sin and tell.
I know, right? So, anyways, this is the weird thing. They have like this other type of animalistic like fuck power that is so odd. Like, you probably know about this. As a person, like, I'll talk to this guy, and it's just kind of like we don't really click.
Mm-hmm.
And it's happened more than like a few times. But when we start getting into physical stuff, they're like, yeah, okay. And then, like, they can do shit that is so, like, whoa, like, holy fuck. That feels fucking incredible. Or how the fuck can you angle your body like that? Or they'll just do shit that's just like, nobody that hasn't been in the sex industry would ever do this.
Yeah.
Or do this fucking well. And I'm like, holy fuck, this is insane. Have you noticed that with, like, porn chicks?
Yeah, haven't you fucked a few of them?
I went on a date with one, and I did get to fuck one. But she gave me, like, the porn star treatment, and I didn't like it. It was too intense. It was too showy. It was too show off. Like,
Oh, really?
let me show you what I could like crack her neck like Murtaugh. I'll take a shot with his fucking. I'm like, give me the real. And it was so like violent and gaggy, and just like there was just like a puddle on the ground of like drool, and just I was just like, what the fuck, like.
Really? Yeah.
Yeah, it was show. It felt like a show. It didn't feel like a real intimate like fucking.
That's probably why, because that guy you fucked, he saw you and he goes, I'm not even gonna try. I'm not gonna bust out the good shit. What are you, for this guy?
Well, I was going to say.
He's like, I was gonna wrap my fucking legs around my head for you, but fuck
Yeah,
that.
you did that. I got the hit.
Okay.
I just got a matinee version.
I appreciated the effort, but it lacked intimacy. I mean, not that that's surprising.
Oh yeah, you
No,
fucked
it
a
takes
porn
you-
star for
the
the
damage-
intimacy.
Well, I was gonna say, yeah. What the fuck are you
Well,
talking
when you get them
about?
home, you want it to be yours.
Hold me.
No, but you want it to
You
be.
want it to feel like they're doing it for you, not for
Yeah, you want it to feel. You
camera
want the
that
girlfriend
seems like it's
experience.
there,
You don't want the fucking blow me in a subway experience before
That's
someone
not
shows
true.
up.
Oh no, that feels fun too.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't.
Luke's a hopeless romantic when he fucks
So are
porn
you?
stars.
Shut up
Oh, I know I am.
with your fucking flame hair.
But it's like you watch. It'd be like if you got to be in a fucking scene with like your favorite actor.
Your guest, your guest.
Yes.
Put her versi to the test.
I'm glad I have that
You
rep
will
though. That I
crawl,
fucked a
you
couple
will
porn
fall.
stars.
It is lava. That is all.
Yeah,
I
didn't
don't
you
know.
like fuck a porn star at fucking Joe Manente's house? Isn't
Yeah,
that the story?
she came to my show. I fucking crushed. She blew me on his balcony, and I took her home, and I fucked her for that whole weekend, and then I couldn't get her out of my house.
Yeah.
After a while, my roommate's like,
squatters'
"Okay,
rights.
is she gonna leave?" I was like, "I don't know. She's schizophrenic."
Ooh.
How'd you get her out?
I don't. The friend, the mutual friend that hooked us up somehow got her out. Got like a fucking like a carnival barker or what the vaudeville hook and fucking pulled her
Yeah.
out of there. I took her to a fucking mic. It was awesome. She dressed like a total. I mean, like she was like 5 foot. She was tiny, and her fucking tits came out to here. I did a like West Side Comedy mic, and she wanted to go, and I was like, okay. And she walked in and was like, Jesus Christ, like she looked fucking ridiculous.
He put Plan B, a trail of it out the door. Ooh, this is expensive at the store.
Yeah, it was fun, but like she was, she was cuckoo, and now she's homeless somewhere in Seattle.
Hey, aren't they all?
Yeah.
Are you going to be touring any spots around the... I know you like to go all around and about.
Got nothing. I got Boston coming up. That's about
Yeah,
it.
he's touring.
Yeah.
He's doing a little East Coast fucking
That
hop,
and
skip, and jump.
fucking, yeah.
What
Governor,
other
that's
podcasts-
awesome.
What other podcasts do you do so that
I
people
do
can follow you?
the Cover to Cover podcast with Chris Frangiola. If you're a 35-year-old woman, we are the podcast
Nice.
for you.
Chris is dope.
That's true. I mean, yeah, Chris is
He's a
great.
good dude.
That's literally. I mean, our audience is mostly like 35-year-old women, but they're fucking great, and it's a good show. It's a good
The
time.
moms. It's the drunk
Honestly,
moms.
you know what's funny is we very much think that, but then like dudes will hit us up and they're like, "Dude, that episode was so funny," and you're like, "What the fuck are you doing in this audience?" You know?
Yeah.
But yeah, do that, and then just that, working on some other shit, trying to get some short form content up and popping. That's what I'm working
Content, baby.
That's what they do short form, whether they want it or not, is short form content. With the Mersey trip, let's go. Sorry.
Coming to a small casket.
Yes.
Hopefully soon.
They're gonna bury you in a blue suit like that little boy in Pet Cemetery. I'm just gonna be holding your body.
They got run over by Tony Hinchcliffe.
on. Balling.
His little shoe goes rolling across.
Tony's cowboy hat is fucking.
A little protein shake goes rolling across the street.
I break for no one.
No fair. No fair. No fair.
It's on Netflix right now. You can watch Pet Cemetery, the original.
Absolutely.
Underrated.
So
It's a flawed, but it's still a mentally
movie
damaging
scared the
movie. Yeah, it's a
fucking
fucking
shit out of me.
disturbing goddamn movie.
I hated that movie. Anyways, Alex, you're fucking hilarious.
Thank you, sir.
man. I love having you on the show. Thanks for
Thanks
being
for
on.
having me.
So, social media, where can they find you? brother?
Con.tv on Instagram, and that's where to find me, and on TikTok, con.tv. If you TikTok,
You're a badass, dude.
Dude.
I love seeing you. Man.
you're a fucking badass.
I love it.
Were you working on Corolla? Did I hear that?
Yeah, I was doing. I did video for him for the football season. He essentially he wanted to kind of like be closer to the man cave, I think, for Sundays, and so he started recording on Sundays. So
Did
they
Nate bring
needed-
you in, or did he?
Nate?
Yeah.
Nate who?
Nate Adams, his producer, coordinator guy?
Chris is his. So well, there's.
Oh, okay.
So he's got Chris
Like
Dawson.
talking off the
Perfect
podcast.
Yeah.
end of the fucking show.
Yeah, I know, right?
Hey,
I'm sorry.
Hey,
I forgot
yeah,
about
I'll
that.
tell you this. He's a fucking gem. I still don't even think he knows my name, but that's kind of what I
I met him
yeah.
3 times in 1 weekend, and he
Yeah.
never remembered my fucking
No.
name. Yep.
He's just such an occupied guy, you
Yeah.
know. The fucking Papa John came in to interview, and Papa John, and it was before we were like getting everything ready, and the mics were hot, and I was in the production booth, and I could hear the Papa John goes, "Hey, your team seems great. Well, you got Chris, you got Alex, you got Dawson," and he goes, "I don't know who Alex is." I was like, afterward, I was like, "I'm Alex, by the way," and I was like, "I figure early morning Sunday, I'll just stay out of your way, but I'm Alex." He's like, "Thank you."
Did you ever hang with Dawson at all?
Yeah, Dawson's great.
Dawson's a fucking
Yeah.
best.
I thought you were going to say Papa John said something else on a hot mic. That's
Oh
what I
no!
thought.
You know
Thought
what's
going there.
interesting? So his side of the story is very interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So Papa John's was one of the top rated. It was like the highest rated NFL sponsor ever. Like they rate their sponsorship
Mm-hmm. Papa John's
by
rules, by the
points.
way.
And Papa John had I think they just had, because of how big of a advertising budget they had, they just had sway on the board, and he got into it with Roger Goodell.
Yeah.
And Roger Goodell's best friend owned Papa John's PR company. And so Papa John's PR company fucked Papa John for Roger Goodell. It's a very wild story.
Oh, man.
His company fucked him, and they were like, a lot of companies are rated like in between 15 and 25, 30 for like NFL advertising. Papa John had like a 77. They were like one of the highest rated And yeah, like Roger, they were beefing over just kind of like what's the word I'm looking for, like shareholder shit.
Yeah.
And what he says that because what he had actually said was they had asked him about something, and he had like kind of repeated something like, but he had said it on. It wasn't even a hot mic. It was the phone to his PR company.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
I'm
they
sure
leaked it.
Yeah, I kind of heard some sketchy shit about it.
It's just so weird. So fucking hey, if he made better pizza, I'd be pro pizza dog. I'd be pro Papa John.
I love Papa John. For as far as shitty pizza goes, that's my favorite.
Yeah.
I fucking love it.
In a pinch, yep. Absolutely. Alrighty. On my left.
At Mitchell Verzi at Verzi Triplets. Floors Lava, June 3rd.
Congrats.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Tulare, Friday. This Friday.
Tulare.
We'll see you there.
Marmageddon.
Alrighty. On my far left.
At Uncle Luke 2 on Instagram. Live from the 405 podcast. Thank you very much.
All right. That's it. We'll see you in Tulare. Is that what it's called? I
Yes,
can't even name
yes.
this fucking place.
That is what it's
Tulare.
called?
All right.
It's going to be hilarious.
I don't know no better, so let's blame the weather. 'Cause I got no care when I hit my groove. 'Cause I got no care when I hit my groove. Well, my music's rolling, I'm moving to that kick and swing, and I put Zeppelin on when I feel the blues. I put Zeppelin on when I feel the blues. Say you might lose your mind if you don't find the time to lose your fucking mind and just have a good time. Oh, even have a real good time. Money's out of downtown. Mike's warehouse is going down by the railroad tracks. Mind the broken glass. By the railroad tracks, don't mind the broken glass. Say you might lose your mind if you don't find the time to lose your fucking mind and just have a good time. Oh, even have a real good time. Baby, won't you lose your mind? Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it,